Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, and then with risk, we have the risk and opportunity that we haven't discussed yet.
No, we haven't.
I wrote down some things, but I didn't really get into detail with it, so if you have anything else you can add. But I had, for the risk, we would be kind of unsure of how the business would take off, in our area, because I was doing the research on it, and, the juice bars have been more on the West Coast than they haven't really made it over here that much. There's been some, but not a whole lot. So we're not really sure how successful, that's a risk in itself, because you don't know how well it would take off. But, so, in order to overcome that risk, I said that we would have to, market our business a whole lot, a lot. We'd have to do advertising, or we can do, it through social media or different types of promotion and stuff.
Right.
I'd had that for risk, and then for opportunities, obviously, since there's nowhere else around here that has something like this, we have the option to, expand our business to grow.
Okay. What I was thinking, because no matter what business we get into, there's always going to be a risk.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't know how well it's going to take here than it is out in California or them. But with all the health nut on campus,
yeah,
it might be a possibility.
Yeah.
And then, I think you nailed it for the others.
Mm-hmm.
But I really didn't look at those. I was looking at the financial and,
no, that's okay. Yeah. I don't think we really have to go that much in detail. We just have to state at least, an idea for, of some sort that we have. But I think ultimately, as you said, there's going to be risk in no matter what you do. And it's always going to, you have to take that risk in order to be able to succeed. So I think the opportunity outweighs the risk in this example. So
right,
we can add that in.
But I don't think our drinks should be so high like it is at Jumbo Juice, because they're, basically if we, how was I thinking about it? It was if we check outside for vendors and stuff like that and see how far that goes.
Yeah.
Or maybe start off with going the Sam Club and get bundles of stuff.
Yeah. Well, and even too, it's really not going to cost us. It shouldn't really cost us that much to make the drinks, because all you're really using is you have either the fruits or the vegetable of your choice or whatever, and then you have ice and that. You have to have your blender. You know what I mean, to make the drink, but. Even if you're adding, protein and stuff, you can buy those big tubs of protein. And then, I'm not sure, I don't really know, I've never taken it, so I'm not really sure how much it is, but I know it's not, crazy, but, you can buy, those big tubs, and then we could, do a scoop and eat, it wouldn't cost that much. So, what it should be is it should be low price, and then, a fast-paced, it's a fast-paced environment, and it should be low price.
Right.
Because that's the whole point. It's fast food alternative. So it should have the price of fast food with it being quality and healthy. So
I think we actually, for not starting off right, I think we got a lot done.
Yeah, I agree. I think the only part left, we have the capital requirements with the financials and stuff, but we both have that same file. We can look that over as well. But we have the last thing that we have to cover is the only one is the operations, and it's where's it located, which we've already discussed that. The only thing I was kind of confused about, it says we are currently we would be performing all of ours in-house, it was saying outsourcing, but we would make all of our products, so it wouldn't be everything would be in-house. Yeah. But then it says our products are distributed by method or distributor. I don't know what.
Well, there's an ice distributor.
Okay.
I can go down and talk to Rite Aid
Okay.
because I know they get ice brought in by quantities.
Uh-huh.
And basically what we'll have to do is figure out how much it would cost to bring in, like, 20, 30, 40 bags, you know.
Okay.
But that would be basically the only, other than the fruits and vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
And we could probably just get because I know Rite Aid down in Girard has the proteins, and they got those big ones.
Mm-hmm.
I can check to see how much those are, because I don't think you would go through a whole bunch.
No, you shouldn't, because you have, you have, like, those big jars, and then without, like, that being an example, it's not in every single one of our drinks, you know?
Right.
So you would have to it's like a special order, and I even added that, I don't think I said this last week, but, like, we had our products, and I added, like, a special order, so, like, you could specialize your product, I guess, to be whatever.
Okay.
And then, like, those would be our primary products, and then it, like, had primary and secondary products, but we could still sell, like snacks, and we would have, like, the fruits and vegetables that you could still buy, even if you didn't want to drink or something.
Right.
And then, like, we could probably still sell, like, regular, like, drinks, I guess, too. Like, there would be, like, milk and water, you know what I mean? Like,
water.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Well, milk and water, we could probably, like I said, Sam's Club, get it as a quantity.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be inexpensive.
Yeah.
But there's some stuff we would have to get outside as a delivery. So we'll be using both in-house.
Yeah, I wasn't sure which one it really meant. So I'll put both. Okay. Alright. Yeah, but I mean, I can go ahead and start this if you want me to, like the outline for it. Because I think, I have all the information that we talked about. I've been writing it down and stuff. So I can start it out, and then the only part that you would need to add is the financial part, but if you need help with it, just ask me.
Okay.
So, but if we have that
Well,
done.
the management, well, I just pulled that up. Like I said, I'll put that out. How many reference do we need for this paper?
It doesn't say, but so I'm just assuming like however many we use is fine, because it doesn't have a specific number, but I mean, I think on here I've used 2 already, and then you have one, like
I only found one.
So.
Yeah, I only found one, but I wrote, like I said, got 3 papers due by the end of the semester, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
What I'll do is, I'll focus on the financial. If you want me to write up are we physically going to have to say who's working for us, or is it just the system?
Well, what it says under management team, it says, I think we have to actually like name names, but we can, I don't think you have to actually know, that would be unrealistic for us to like name people. So what it's telling us, it says like the title of the position, the name of the position holder, and then add relevant work, experience and education. So like we could just make it up, like say like Bob Smith is the general manager. Besides us being doing the CEO part, but I think probably what they had in this part was for the groups that were bigger and you're supposed to incorporate yourself in it. That's what I'm assuming. But since it's just the 2 of us, that we would just do the CEO, and then we'll do general manager, and then like shift or like supervisor, like or manager or whatever, and then we can just write employees, and then just say like that wouldn't require any extra. That wouldn't require anything extra. You know what I mean? Like any extra education or anything.
And the regular employees can be part-time.
Yeah.
If you think about that. Mm-hmm. Because seeing how our business is not huge yet, mm-hmm. So I think we can get away with having a store managers and maybe a couple key holders, and then the employees, and make sure that they work part-time.
Yeah.
So that way that we balance our money out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then that leads us to about like 15 people or so. So.
Right.
Yep.
God, I hope so.
Yeah. I can probably get the outline to you I'll probably do it sometime this weekend.
Okay.
You don't have to add your stuff if you don't have time, but just so we have a general idea.
Okay.
But I'll post it on Blackboard. I'll post it under the blog. And then
Okay.
next week, if we want, we can meet and figure out like how to set up and write the paper. I guess 'cause that's all that we'd have left to do. So
Right.
so.
Actually, the financial has management team in it too.
Does it?
Yeah. Because I was just reading the front of it. It says, like, the summary, and then the company and finance summary, and then it goes down to products and service, and then the financial mission statement, management team, and sales forecast. Do we have to put a forecast in for what we predict that we're going to sell?
Here, I have it right here. I'm sorry, I have to open it back up. Under capital requirements, it says that you have to say the number that you're seeking, and it says we are seeking blank amount, which will enable us to, and then it says what we will accomplish with these funds. And it kind of tells like how the funds will be spent. Within so many years, and it says by a dividend of excess process, recapitalization, sale of company, or public offering. So we'll have to look into that. But and then the financial snapshot, what it says, it just says last year, this year, next year, and then 2 years. So it would basically be giving you 4 parts that you're showing. And that's really all that it says. It just says to say the sales, cash, the total assets, and the book value. And then it says previous capital raises for equity, blank amount of dollars, and then the month and the year. So I don't think you have to do, I think even on the thing it had projected years, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I saw that.
Yeah, they have like year 1, year 2, year 3. So we might have to, the only one we'd have to do, we could do like a previous year. We could start it out there.
Okay.
But yeah, and then we'll just have to cite that and explain where we got that from.
All right.
So, yeah, but I think it should
I'll figure everything out.
Yeah.
Hopefully I can get this done, at least started this weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll meet again if you want to, Tuesday or Thursday.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can do either, so it doesn't matter to me.
All right. Let's shoot for next Thursday.
Okay.
Because I think this is due on December 4th, right?
I want to email him and just make sure. I mean, I saw that he said like the group RTM is due on the 4th, but I don't know if that's our project too. Because from what I'm understanding, it's RTM like it's like the reflective thinking of the group, right? And that's like that individual. You have to write like 1 to 2 pages of your analysis of the group. And that's what I thought that was, but I'm not positive. So I might need to email him and just have him clarify.
Yeah.
When that's
might as well, so that way we're understanding, because right now I'm so confused.
Yeah, well, because even on it says, I'm going to stop recording this.